Hello! It's the Harem King Aiden here with a visual novel that's probably the freest I can do. This is Trick and Treat. Now I'm going to just take a look at what we got in the settings here. Enable text speed super fast because I can proper do this. Let's go full screen. Right, here we go. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Just go straight off the edge of the screen. Is there any way I can fix that? No. Back to the window display that. Nope, doesn't seem like I can fix that, so let's fucking do this. Oh, we're off to a great start already. Alright, so this is Trick and Treat. I'm not actually sure about who the creator is, but let's find out what it has in store for us. Ooh, extra. Sorry, I've got... Oh, soundtrack. Ooh, credit, here we go. Who designed this? Alberto Herrera? You? Hello, people. How are you doing? Yes, I salute you this way because I hope some of you remember us and remember what was my contribution in the creation of the visual novel. Well, here is the other project that started as an experiment. Aww. I do love shit like this. Honestly, like when somebody's really proud of their work, always a good sign. Alright, so that... Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay, this seems to be everybody. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Stu, you're great. Just let me get on with the game. Special thanks to... Well done, Logan. Valerie... Okay, there we go. If you hear some ruffling, by the way, that is me just scratching my head. I have a problem. Right, white screen. Let's start. Now, I have no idea what I'm in for here. I'm going into this completely blind. But already I'm getting some Thunderman feels. The sound of our steps combined with that of the occasional nocturnal animal. Oh, fuck, owls. It's terribly dark in this place. This dense vegetation makes it impossible to see the sky or light from the moon. Ew! You know, I'm glad I've got an imagination because I'm not seeing much light or moon, to be honest. Flashlights are the only... Is this... Do I date Slenderman in this? I'm fairly sure I'm going to be dating Slenderman in this. At times like this, one begs to not run out of battery. Yeah, you're not fucking kidding. We walk without knowing that we are really looking for, or better said, for no reason. So why the fuck did you go here? Dude, you don't just go wandering through creepy random forests filled with fog for no goddamn reason. We're just a group... Okay, a group of boys. I know where this is going.
Oh my.
Spook camp? I put my dick right in my... Trying to create a lasting memory on this night instead of just staying home doing nothing. So you chose the foggiest nights in the densest of forests. Why not? You know, this probably would have been better as a fucking Halloween episode. But no matter, the Harem King is here to make choices, I hope. All Hallows Eve. Do you want to give me a year? Because I'm fairly sure one Halloween is going to be scarier than the other. Namely this one. That's a joke about the Trump presidency. I'm fairly topical. Three young men walk through a dark... Three young men walk through a dark. Thank fuck. But up to until now, nothing special, Forrest. Me being one of them. Oh my god. Well, you know, I suppose this game did want me to play in Spanish first, so yeah. So apparently there's nothing. This is a nothing special, Forest. And the three young men are walk through a dark. We are doing it to prove our courage. To who? It's too bad there isn't a girl here to see how brave we are. Oh, how wrong you will be! Seeing it like that, one could say this is a meaningless effort. Yeah, me too. For a moment I stopped to look at my watch. It's 1:49 a.m. Who the fuck reads time like that? That means we have been walking aimlessly for more than 2 hours now. Fucking why? Is this what people used to do in like the past before the internet? Is this what people would really do? Just walk off into random pieces of woods and, you know, just sit in forests all day. I mean, fuck me, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have lasted. I'm sure that many people will find this place terrifying. But once you get used to it, the fear disappears, making it feel like normal. You're finding a creepy ass forest normal. Well, I'll tell you what, you got guts, and at least more than I do. What makes us afraid of the dark is that we cannot know what hides in it, what lurks in the shadows. I imagine it's going to be Q's anime girls, considering the game I'm playing. But then again, who knows? This might take a sudden horror spin. But this clearly is but this is clearly an empty darkness. At that moment, I sigh, feeling how tired my legs are. What happened at the special forest bit? I thought I was going to get lots of funny bits where I have to, discuss how bad the grammar is, and now it's doing all this good English, and I can't take fun of it. What is the point of being here? Clearly we had already demonstrated what we wanted. To who? To who? Who are you demonstrating your courage to, really? It would be best to return, I tell them. Yeah, you and I and me. Am I by myself? Oh, hello. I was about to speak when suddenly the atmosphere in the forest becomes strange. Yes, didn't you know that 150 was actually Anime Girl Hour? That's when most of the cute girls doing cute things anime shows start, and it makes every good anime girl come to you. Literally. It was like any other chill, except it was not going away. Yeah, that's called puberty. For no reason, the air's temperature dropped from one second to the other. It's not. Do you mean centigrade or dropped away? I don't think that's how that's meant to sound. I can't. No, I'm sorry. I tried. I looked at it, and I just couldn't make sense of it. So much so, my breath becomes visible, turning into mist. Ooh, dragon's breath. Is that what all this is on the fog? Oh, actually, if you keep looking at this, it's a bit like those ink splot techniques. When you look at it and it all comes up with different images. I mean, I see two people. These two sock puppets attacking there, and oh, good times. It doesn't end there. The air is now filled with a rotten smell, just a little short from being unbearable. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body? Images of worms and flies soon appear in my mind. Fucking great. Giving me a really unpleasant feeling. We all stop at that moment. Is this just Stand By Me? Axel! Please tell me there's a rose. Please tell me there's a rose. Please tell me there's a rose. By the expression on their faces, it was easy to know that they were just as lost as I was. Oh, fucking hell. I never thought that I'd actually get jump scared by a visual novel, yet here we are. We all got dead quiet after that. I don't know if it was out of fear or to check if it was not a mistake, but we stayed motionless like statues without making a noise. Just looking at each other's faces, wondering the same thing. So this guy was just not important. Friend. As if I could know. So I'm guessing I'm called Axel. We heard the steps again. They clearly belong to a human, or at least to a large animal. But there's something strange about them. Werewolves. It's as if the person walks dragging one foot. The hex slashing slasher.
Hash slinging slasher.
The hex slashing slasher. Damn, why is this happening? It makes no sense. Maybe it's because you're just called friends. Did your parents hate you? We should have returned home before, but now it's too late to regret it. This is so. I. Uh, I have the feeling that we are being stalked by someone. Well, what gave you that idea? The strange footsteps, or the fact that somebody? I. Words, just simply words. The strange footsteps stop, but I'm still feeling the presence nearby. Fuck me, I'm actually psychic. I don't know where it is, but But I know that it's looking at me. That cursed thing is looking at me. If I don't end up dating Slenderman at the end of this, I swear to Christ, I will be putting a negative rating on this goddamn game. My heart is beating anxiously. It's almost as if my body was telling me to get out of there. Just need a. Alright, looks like I'm ready for the rest of this game. Yeah. But strangely, my friends seemed unable to perceive it. Maybe because they're not fucking psychic. Or maybe it's because you're the only one with a name. It seems that it's gone. By the way, the music... I do love this game. Honestly, it does look quite good, but the music's loop is really not that great. It seems that it's gone. It must have been just an animal, said one of them, convinced that we were safe. I would like to believe that too. But unfortunately for me, I can see into the future. We had a sigh of relief. However, bad luck would soon strike us again. Black cats. Oh. Okay, fucking great. Now there's not even trees. It's just smoke. Oh, look, there's a sumo there. You know, I'm telling you, these are just ink spot paintings. Unexpectedly, the forest becomes darker than before in just the blink of an eye. That's called blindness, sir. But that wasn't the fault of the You were blaming the fucking forest. Yeah, fuck you for putting our flashlights out, you bastard. Fucking trees. What is this, the Evil Dead? Of the three, only one, mine, was still working. What's going on? Did the batteries die? Asked one of them, scared, while they both beat them desperate. Oh god, okay. That, is that the first response you have to danger, to just start whacking off? Because that's quite an interesting scare tactic. As if that were going to revive them. Well, you know, because of maintenance and all that. I can't blame them. The idea of walking in the darkness was not pleasant for anyone. But after a few moments, we had no choice but to resign ourselves to that. Is there actually going to be any choice in this game, or am I literally reading a book to you? Once more, the sound of our footsteps is heard, but the silence is different now. We are not quiet because we have nothing to say, but because we are afraid. I mean, that kind of comes as a given. You're getting stalked by a one-legged man. We continue walking despite the fear that invades us. Visibility is almost zero, but we have no choice. Well, if you didn't go out walking in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night, in a foggy night at that, you probably wouldn't be running into this mess. Sweet fucking Jesus. In theory, we were walking back looking for the exit. How do you know you're walking backwards? But I cannot remember anything of this forest. We could be walking in circles, and I would never notice it until it is too late. I hate the thought of it. I just want to get out of here. Ellipses. Suddenly my thoughts are silenced. If I get jump scared, I swear to fucking Christ. Okay, yeah, there it is. We hear the footsteps of someone or something. Once more, the three of us become statues, waiting for the presents to go. That's actually a pretty good idea, becoming weeping angels. There's a person praying. Person praying. I'm seeing it in the smoke right there. I hold my breath while feeling my heart beating anxiously. Is this going to turn into some sort of slasher fic? Because if it is, then I'm going to be really happy. Unexpectedly, the steps are heard closer this time. This time, they do not disappear, but rather come at us. Come at me, bro! God, that's a dead meme. I can't stand it. Desperately, I move my flashlight everywhere, looking for the author of those steps. Fucking J.K. Rowling, bastard. Hoping for the light to reveal their identity and erase our fears. Have you guys never read a H.P. Lovecraft? Look, if you point your flashlight at it and find out what it looks like, you're going to be scarred for life. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Is that all there is around here? Just empty air? I thought you were in a forest. My anxiety grows with each failed attempt. I refuse to believe that it was a ghost. Okay, fuck you then. Uh, Suddenly, when I move the flashlight again, I see a silhouette. Sweet God. I could not distinguish what it was, but for a moment the light revealed something. Quickly, I point to the same place, only to discover it was gone. I hold my breath anxiously. It was not an illusion. I'm sure it was something. So right now, these three kids, one of them is the only, only one of them has a name, has walked into the middle of the forest, and now they're getting stalked by the hack slashing slasher with 1 foot. I mean, have I missed anything? More ellipses. What I found, how come my frame rate went down when there was less going on? What I found leaves us paralyzed with an expression of disbelief on our faces. A floating white cat? Impossible. It's even slightly translucent. This is the greatest cat ever. Locke is not the friendliest, to say something. Somehow I get the feeling it's a female. How did you check that? What did you do? Fucking Jesus, no. It was a thunderous meow. The echo of her meow was heard throughout the forest, making it sound more sinister than it should do. Or be, sorry, fuck me, I can't read. It was then that suddenly an fuck me, I can't read.
Solar flare!
Fall to the ground, and little by little my eyelids closed. This is what happens when you get hit by a fucking solar flare. The fatigue becomes unbearable. I lose consciousness on the ground of the forest, without knowing what was going to happen with me. Cat rape? What did that cat do? Interlude before night falls. Fuck me, this is a low frame rate over there. My God, what the hell room is this? How art decor are my parents? Jesus, it is a day like any other. So normal that it was. Yeah, this is normal. This is normal. You know, with this strange piece of art in the center of his the center of his shelving here. Everything being white. I mean, Lord fucking help you if you ever try to eat dinner in here. Your iMac and folders. This is not normal. Is that your bed? Is that your bed, or is that just shelving? I can't tell. The only special thing that could be said about it is it's October 31st. Woo! Far were the memories when I was a kid and went out with my friends. I would do that right now. I would go trick-or-treating right now. I am a 19-year-old man and I would easily go trick-or-treating because free sweets are always fucking good. Just remembering it made me sigh. I feel nostalgic. Some things were better than when I was a child, or at least seems like that. Yeah, we all miss being a child, buddy. Grow up. There were some who had good costumes, whether of superheroes or monsters. My friend and I, on the other hand, had to use our imagination. Were you the guys that went around as sheet ghosts and scared all the black people? I bet you were. Creativity was our costume, you could say, no matter how funny it could sound. No, scratch that. You were the kids who went around and said, we came as ourselves, and all the parents would have to really laugh along with you, even though you know that you're just coining them out of candy. Well fucking done. I remember that my mother once painted my face red. Fuck you, and told me you will be the Jesus. That's a hell of a prophecy. You will be the devil. You will be. There is no arguing this. But it seems that she only saw it that way. When she went from home to home, everyone said I was the Tomato Man. Is, is he a cousin to the banana? I have no joke here.
That's harmony!
But those things didn't matter to me since we already had a good time. Always had a good time. Fuck me, I can't read. Ellipses. If I asked for candy now, even if I had the best costume, I'm sure no one would give me anything. They would when they saw the gun. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll save the game. Cool. Yeah, if you ever need to know what day and time I did this at, January 31st. Yeah. Fuck me, I need to get something done. Alright. Except perhaps a scolding for acting like a child when I'm 70. I'm telling you now, if I went out on October 31st and asked for trick-or-treats, my street would actually give me some. I mean, fair enough, I'd beat them over the head if they didn't, but whatever. But anyway, I can't stay in the past. I must live in the present, no matter who the hell talks to themselves like this. Am I playing as fucking Gandhi or something? I must live in the present, no matter how little exciting that might be. Back to reality. Up there goes gravity. We are a group of friends who don't have any plans for today. We are? Do I have multiple personality syndrome or something? Fucking hell. We're still not old enough to go to a disco. A disco. Hello, 1984. And I doubt guys as us would have any luck in that environment. So we're nerds. Why don't you sit down and play some... Oh, it's 1984. No video games either. The other option would be to go to a party, meet girls, and have fun. Everything perfect except the fact that nobody invited us. Not being popular has its disadvantages. Why is everybody in these games really unpopular? Unlike me, the Harem King, that is. Hey Axel, yes friend, how are you? Let's have a couple of matches. Like, awesome? My friend Steven called my attention while playing with the games called 1984. What consoles would have come out in the 1984? I should Google that. I'm gonna Google it. Rush Red, I believe that's the game is called. A fast and quite complicated fighting game for me. Is it like Tekken or Street Fighter levels? I would normally agree to play with him, but for some reason I didn't feel in the mood today. I have no desire to play now. I replied with discouragement. I almost felt bad doing it. Yeah, you fucking should. That was a horrible way of putting it. I desire not.